Poof. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to the stream. How we all feeling? How we all doing? Oh, it's been a weekend for me. I mean, it's already Wednesday, I know. But man. You know what's sick about cats? Which I learned, if they bite you and it bleeds, you need to go to the doctor, because you know their mouths are full of bacteria and infections. Basically, you need to get on antibiotics as fast as possible. Which I learned the hard way. Oh man, you won't even believe it. It was like, dude, it almost feels like an eternity ago. It was Friday after stream. I remember Friday after stream, playing a bit with the cats. They're super nice overall, right? But what happened is, we have like a cat tower, like the thing they can climb and sleep in and whatever. And there was like a little strap on it. Basically, it's a strap meant for drilling it into the wall so the tower can't fall over. But we aren't really using the strap, the cats are not nearly heavy enough for the thing to topple over. Right? So we just left the strap hanging. We were like, it's a toy, right? Let them play with it. Bad idea. Because what happened is, one of the cats, I was standing right next to the tower, so that's probably why I'm the victim. One of the cats jumps down from the tower, but I don't even know how it happened. His tail got stuck in the strap. So the cat starts yelling because it's like hanging, like its paws are like flying in the sky because he's just hanging by his tail. Panic, right? Because like in hindsight, it's like what I did was a bad idea, but like, it happens in front of your eyes. The little cat is yelling. So I'm like, I gotta help him. How do you help someone hanging by their tail? You catch him and lift him up, right? Bad idea. Because a little kitty is in panic mode. I lift it up. My hand, scratch, scratch, scratch. My front finger. Bite, 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 bite. Ay, ay, ay. It was like 1 a.m. or something. I had to call to like, what's it called in English? How do you even say it in English? It's like, in Belgium, there's like a system where let's say per city, like some doctors have to be like, on duty for the night for emergencies, right? For like non-emergency situations, there's also like usually like for example, my regular doctor, he has to do it like I think every couple weeks. He needs to do it for like a week, right? Something like that, whatever. So we have to go like to the doctor at 1 a.m. and then at the doctor like, okay, it's a bite, antibiotics, and when was your last tetanus shot? I was like, man, from when I was a kid. And they're like, all right, here comes the tetanus shot, because if it's been longer than 10 years, gotta do that as well. God damn, we had the cats for 2 fucking days at that point, right? 2 days, little rascal. Ay, ay, ay. And then the doctor said the funniest thing. In hindsight, I'm like, I keep thinking about it. They're like, yeah, it's usually, when you get bitten and it bleeds, especially hands and feet, right? Immediately you should go for, like, even preventative, just get the antibiotics, go to your doctor, right? And then she said, yeah, basically with every dog, cat, or human bite where you bleed, like especially hands and feet. And she like keeps explaining other stuff, and in my head I'm just fixated on human, huh? Like cats and dogs, that probably happens all the time. Humans? Like, what are we doing? Maybe babies, I guess? But like, how often do you get human bites that infect? What the fuck? But hey, so that's how I started my weekend. Oh man. Then of course, Monday back to work after 2 weeks off. Man, that's the worst shit, you know? Vacation is supposed to make you feel chill, but like, and I guess it's partially my boss's fault, because there is no second me at my job. If I don't do my job, it just stops being done. Like, there's no redundancy for my position. Which means, you know, whatever I would have been doing the last 2 weeks, but didn't do because I was, you know, not working, it's just waiting for me. I'm just moving it along, right? Except now it needs to be done faster. So, you know, today I'm almost through my backlog, you know. Been blasting for 2 days, 3 days now. Exhausting, but we're getting through it. It wasn't that bad. A lot of, you know, things that I basically had to read and not act on. Happens often. Sounds fun. Yeah. It was like I guess my introduction to cat ownership. And in hindsight, right, if a cat does something like that, in hindsight, you would like grab a blanket, you know, like literally anything else than just grabbing them with your hands, because that's a recipe for disaster. But what am I supposed to do? Leave him dangling by his tail? Because, you know, I had to go to the doctor, but guess who's totally fine? Little shit. Little shit is totally fine, which I guess mission accomplished. I just wish, you know, there was no damage to me either. Anyway, other than that, you know, they're pretty great. No complaints otherwise. I mean, other than the, you know, their age, they get the zoomies a couple times a day, which is stress inducing for sure. You know, I've discovered corners and things to jump on in my house that I didn't know existed. They found it. Of course they did. I feel like we've been cat-proofing our house as we go along. Every day there's something else we need to move, or a gap we need to close or do. And like pretty much every day this week we've had like a package delivered with like toys and shit. It's you know, it's genuinely like having a kid. We might as well have had a kid. It's literally the same at this point. Crazy. At least with cats, you know, they're gonna age out of that way quicker than a real kid. So, you know, from everything I read online, you know, by New Year's, by the end of the year, they should have calmed down quite a bit, if not completely. So, you know, hang in there for a little bit. Anyway, let's talk about fun shit, shall we? Let's talk about some fun shit. Evo happened this weekend. At this point, this is almost like a formality because, you know, this is the first stream since Evo. So let's watch some trailers. I'm sure you guys probably have seen most of them. Well, you know, whatever, right? Whatever. Whatever. Let's cut to music. Because I'm sure there's going to be videos. And, you know, thank God there's someone like Event Hubs that lists it all out. Is there any other, like, general fighting game website that you guys know of? Because I usually default to Event Hubs for these streams. Ironically enough, I don't really read Event Hubs, like, ever. Other than, oh, I need a place that combines all the announcements of an event in terms of fighting games. Then I'll go to Event Hubs. And, you know, they've done it again. So, you know, I guess only thing I don't like is they don't put the trailers here. They have separate articles for each trailer. I'm not a big fan of that. Their advertising revenue is a big fan of that. Not me, though. Inconvenient. Anyway, let's look at Sea Viper. Personally, not super familiar with this character. I know she was in 4? Was she in 5? I don't even know. But, you know, she looks cool. I watched most of these trailers on my own while Evo was going on, so, you know, no blind reacting. Maybe for like the games more to the bottom. Anyway, Mr. Bisson.
That's the leader of the organization known as Shadaloo. His name is Bison. This is simulation data based on his battle prowess. But as a research director, I'll have to test what this thing is capable of. Out of all the data obtained by Siren, this one's the most dangerous. We should be able to fight against it. Let's boot it up. Begin test.
Damn, new characters already failing in their own trailer.
Nice work. Ugh. I hate doing overtime.
Cool. Do you think it's worth playing the World Tour mode again? Because I have not played that since... Gosh, I don't think I've booted up Street Fighter 6 since the last time I streamed it. When they released Aki, I played it a little bit, but then realized you can't really just buy Aki separately unless, you know, you're paying a lot. It was like 12 euros. It was like the cheapest bundle you could get back then. Maybe the Fighters Edition is cheaper because I don't really have any DLC, right? So maybe there's like a bundle I could get. It might be worth it for the story mode, like the World Tour mode, because I did enjoy it. It was a fun World Tour mode. I'll give it that. It was fun. I don't know how much they added to it over the years. Probably not that much because it's probably just like a small episode per character extra. And that's it. Did I play it? Was Rashid part? I guess maybe I have played some of it. Huh. Anyway, way more important than a character is girls in bikinis. Let's go! And boys in bikinis. Let's go!
No mercy for you.
Ready? Then show me.
All right, let's get it. Game over, yo. Too easy. Beast mode, baby.
Sure thing. Let's dance. You know what they say. If you're off the boat, prepare to get washed.
Make way for the ninja star.
Sheesh.
Watch you know, as I command you finish. I'll make you proud. When poison prevails, it's a wonderful feeling.
I have you. Another mission awaits.
Do you plan to fight us all? Target acquired. I'll show you the power of my company. Now
Sheesh.
understand. Don't underestimate me. Are you ready yet? It's go time.
Dude, it's There's something about, I don't know what it is, right? I see this Sea Viper stuff, you know, added bikinis to Tekken now as well. I feel, maybe I'm completely off base, but doesn't it feel like we're heading, or we're probably already in, but now it's getting a little more noticeable? Like, I feel like we're heading into a new era of, like, I guess gaming in general. Because I think, you know, we've had this kind of stuff back in the day. You know, like the really overt, you know, think of Rumble Roses and shit, that era. DOA 2 and 3 era, right? And I feel like we've had a long era now where things were a little more toned down, you know? As the weirdos online like to say, modern games, right? But I think, as with everything in society, right, the pendulum swung and now it's swinging back a little bit. And it's never going to swing as far back as it did. But, you know, I feel like we're seeing more and more, you know, think of things like Stellar Blade. We're seeing more of this shit, just like clearly it's out in the open, you know? It's like not like the weirdos in the corner that get this shit. Now it's getting more mainstream again, I guess. I feel like we're heading into a new era. Hopefully a better one where we have both. Wouldn't that be sick? Because, you know, I mean, I played DOA, right? So you know what my stance is. But like generally, actually my stance is both are fine. If you want to make a game that's like more grounded, realistic in terms of looks of characters and stuff, and you don't want everybody to be a supermodel, that's fine. That's fine. You can do that. That's if that's your, I guess, artistic intent for something, fucking go for it. But at the same time, I feel like if you want to do the over-the-top supermodel shit, you should also be allowed to do that. You know, as long as it's not like, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say, my brain is going to derogatory. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it is the vibe I'm looking for, right? As long as it's not like insulting, and it's not, as long as it makes sense in a way. But yeah, I think we're definitely seeing some change when it comes to that. Case in point. All right, next stuff. My minimum program, the OA7 trailer, VF6 trailer, no meter. Taking execs retire to shop and their own careers, and finally Soul Calibur 7. That's wild. Retire to shop and their careers. God damn. God damn. I will say though, if we're talking about the pendulum swinging a little bit back, I feel like the current era, as you know, things like the Street Fighter outfits we just saw, Stellar Blade, you name it, that kind of stuff, as that is getting a little more accepted again, in a sense, or has its place, let's put it that way. Now would be a good time to release a new DOA. You know, between now and 2 years from now, I wouldn't wait any longer. The window of opportunity might have passed. But if between now and a year they will release a new DOA, it might actually be received better than you might expect. Or not, because the FGC is weird when it comes to that shit. Good thing Zeitgeist was in the ascendant for a moment, but MasterCard and Visa are about to have their say. At the same time, if corporations are against it, that's just going to mobilize the people more to be for it, you know? If someone were, if a DOA were to come out now, that would be like the resistance. Also, Mary has huge anime eyes, even by Tekken standards. Yeesh! Don't you like anime eyes? What the hell? What the heck? Hold on. Can I do this? There we go. Wait, they don't have 4K? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, hold on. I need to blow my nose for a second. I need to empty the old schnozzle. Poof, alright. Tekken Project. Hold on. I'm pausing because ads are running. This is a bad time. But it's only 20 more seconds. We'll wait for the non-subs. Right, we're nice here. We're nice over here. All right. Got my ad reminder.
Got my ad reminder again.
Also, 69. Nice. Hey, thank you very much. Nice. All right. Ad reminder over.
Now, let the world hear it. Shout his name. Thirsting for revenge. The jet black villain returns.
Can I be honest about something? I don't get the hype for Armor King. I don't get it. In fact, even worse, I used to, back in the day, before Lily existed, King was my character in Tekken. Like normal King, right? And when I played normal King, like in the old games, like Tekken Tag 1 and stuff, right? There was also Armor King, and I liked that Armor King because he was basically King with a couple of different moves. But in I don't know in which game they did it. Must have been 5 Dark Resurrection or whatever. They changed him a lot. They gave him like all the flips and the shit, and like he's such a different character now, which is technically better because I don't like characters being too much of a copy of each other. So like it's objectively better, but I feel like it's worse. Like it doesn't fit him, or like he doesn't even feel like a wrestler anymore. I don't know. I don't like this current incarnation of Armor King, but people seem to love him.
Get ready for the next battle.
Dark Supernova.
New challenger. Armor King.
Like what is this? Doesn't even make sense. How is this a wrestler? He feels more like Miguel. Right?
I'll show you just how scary boxing can be.
You are pissing my pants. Stinky breath. They're really doubling down on the stinky breath. I feel like it used to be like a little gimmick move. Now it seems to be like his thing. So bad breath from Yoshi. Yeah, and Nina. Though, does Nina still have it in current Tekken? She used to have it. Oh yeah, and he has an install because, of course, every Tekken character needs an install now. It's a cool trailer though, right? Yeah, I don't like him. He just feels like such a non-wrestling character. Only his throw. Everything else just feels off. But he's been like that for a while now, so... You know, people love him. Also, I don't like this. Like, any super that's like... Let's teleport to different locations. Like, that's weird. Hopefully that's just for this stage. I don't know. Probably not. October though. That feels so far away. What is that? I will say though, when I saw this part, right? When you saw this, and like this color scheme and stuff, my first thought, and I think for a lot of people this was it, is like, oh my god, it's a bait and switch. It's not a new character. It's Christy. And then she says, I'm not Christy, bitch. Literally, as my mind was like, oh, it's Christy. She's like, I'm Mary Zoe. And I'm like, well, I guess you're not Christy then. She does have very anime eyes. Do you think it's because... Is this artwork final? Or did they kind of like had to get something out there for Evo to get people excited? Because like this is not really any, I mean, I guess they had an in-game model, but kind of not. They kind of hid it as well. Right? It's a step up from Falcon a big step up. I really thought Josie, but without the crying, damn. I did see though, this character has riled up the Christy fan base, which apparently I learned there's a Christy fan base, and they are very pissed at Harada because I think what happened is they got a little bit of hope, and then that hope got stomped out, and that's worse than getting nothing. You know, silence is better than bringing up hope for 2 seconds and then yanking it away. But hey, original character, new fighting style. We'll see what that's gonna look like. I guess we could I guess you could see it because this is based on like something from Madagascar, which, you know, credit where credit is due. That is something the Tekken team has done fairly well over the years. It's when they look at like a specific fighting style that's like tied to a culture and stuff, they do the research, you know. Which I saw something about this that like in a newspaper from Madagascar, they like talked about this and how the Tekken team visited them, blah blah blah. So like, you know, that's good. I hope it's a cool character fighting style, you know. I hope it's cool. Also, another fun thing about this is a lot of people are speculating, you know, something with the red eyes. They're like, okay, that's very unusual. But also, there's like she has like this symbol here, right? On her arm thing. Apparently, this little symbol is very reminiscent of a symbol that was tattooed on Ogre. And Ogre also had red eyes. So I think people are putting 2 and 2 together. We just don't know if we're talking about 4. You know, people are putting 2 and 2 together, but maybe it's not 4. Maybe it's just a big quinky dinky. But that could be exciting if there's like if they're like putting the groundworks for some lore connections to Ogre, or maybe they're like, fuck culture, she has Ogre's moveset. What's up, Rio? Did you see the concept art for her? I did not. Is it bad? Yo, the editions, let's fucking go. Spend my money! Spend the money! Oh, I guess it's here. That is, I mean, she looks a lot like Christy, right? Am I wrong? People are angry she doesn't look more like the concept art. Huh? That is so close. What the fuck? She doesn't look that different from the concept art. What? Huh? What? How much close did they want her to be like drawn? Like what the how much closer can you get? Doesn't look 2D enough? That's a weird complaint. I don't see it. I don't see how this is too far from this. Like what? Maybe like the hair? I don't know. I don't see it. A curious lover of animals and their habitats. Discovered martial arts by mimicking animal movements. She shares a close bond with a ring-tailed lemur parent and child named Vanilla and Cacao. Animal styles? Oh shit, another Kuma. Another Kuma clone. Oi, oi, oi. Can you imagine if she has like Kuma's moveset? It's like, yeah, she's imitating animals. It is what it is. Anyway, this one, probably for me, the most exciting trailer that I've seen. This trailer, at least in my opinion, looks fucking sick.
Ready, go!
I love this. But also, it's so... I don't know if they did it on purpose, but doing a trailer with like no music, no bells and whistles, no nothing. This is like so like in the training stage, not even a real stage. They're just like, let's present this gameplay in like the most squeaky clean fucking look we can imagine. Empty training stage, no music, no like a couple of hit effects, you know, like they have like a little red effect. Oh my god, I hate that fucking banner. That is so disgusting. Yeah, like a little effect here on like this, you know, like a small particles, but very, you know, like look at the particles that's happening here. Like that's kind of subtle. If you don't really look for it, you kind of don't even see it. Compared to, I feel like this is the complete opposite of what we're seeing with something like Tekken 8, which went really anime, really visually loud. And this feels so, again, with no music and all this stuff, this feels like, in a weird way, intimate, if you want to put it that way. I'm so down for this though. This looks so sick. Tekken team members saw attacks land without fireworks display and fell into a depression. Yeah, they're like, when does the hype music start per hit? Giga Chat move, honestly, no bells and whistles. Speak for itself. But where's the meter? There might be meter. Maybe they've hidden the maybe they've hidden the UI for a reason, right? Think about it. Anyway, got distracted by my phone for a second. Yeah, this looks fucking sick. I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see more characters. I'm still not sure if this is just cool animation work for a trailer or like this stuff. Like, is there going to be like an actual dodging mechanic in the game? Like not parry, but dodging mechanic? Like, or is this just because Virtua Fighter has done this? Is it in 5? It probably is. Like if someone does a non-tracking attack and you sidestep, they have like the little animation on top of the normal, like the little where they duck under it, right? Maybe they just expanded on that, where this is like a backdash and it's gonna be out of range, so it does like a little animation. Or maybe there's like an actual dodging mechanic. Who knows? But it looks fucking like, okay, that's just a duck. I can tell, and this is why I'm doubting if there's a dodge mechanic. Like, that's just a duck, right? Sweet animations, though. And, like, the blocking animations are very cool as well. I also don't want to say it, but this is giving DOA. This is, of course, you know, slightly higher fidelity, but this shit is giving DOA. No UI reminds me of Fight Night Round 3 Xbox 360 launch. The selling point was graphics are good, you don't need UI because you can see how healthy they are. Yo. Stun, you mean? No, I mean like this close-up thing. You know? It feels DOA 6 break blow. You know, just like look at Riggs break blow. You know, other than fidelity, it's kind of almost the same. This game is going to be sick. I don't even care. This is going to be sick. I'm calling it now. You know, some people even said it's like, well, the fact that they're like, let's just not bother with music or anything. Just, it's like the most basic ass presentation of the combat you can do. There's no flash, no extras. It's just bare bones the combat. And some people are like, well, maybe they're just that confident. Maybe they know this looks sick as shit. And you don't need distractions to make it look even more sick, you know? No two devil guys, you know, punching each other in the rain with muscles and shit. Like, no. Just sick ass fighting. Thought you were talking about the triple replay thing that DOA 3 does. Well, there you go. I guess DOA did another thing earlier. The best thing about the close-ups in DOA 6 was how it zoomed out for the lollies. That was so weird. Because that was not pre-launch. I'm pretty sure in the betas, that was not a thing. They added that on launch, which was really weird. And yeah, they also announced this. I think we've already seen it because that news broke Friday while we were playing. That, wait, I haven't seen this thingy yet. Existing owners. I have the Ultimate Showdown thing on PS5. I mean, I also have Revo. So I'm getting on PC, I'm getting it for free. And on PlayStation, I would need to pay $10. But you do get all the DLC, I think. No, wait. All purchased PS4 DLC packs will be carried over to the PS5 version. Huh? But doesn't it? But the world, huh? I guess we'll see when it launches how that's gonna. Cause like, where's the little graphic for it? It's in the trailer, right? I mean, we've seen this. I'm looking for the sales pitch. They're like, okay, world stage is launching, right? And then they're like, here's this. This is what you get. But isn't this all the DLC that exists? Like even with Ultimate Showdown on PS4, I think this is the only DLC that exists. I guess the Tekken crossover thing exists as well. Other than that, this is everything. So if you upgrade to this version, don't you get this? Or I guess we'll learn more closer to the launch of this thing, which again was pretty far away, right? Yeah, October 30th. That's so far away, dude. That feels so far away. And Switch 2 is coming soon, so not even then. That means it's later. Steam gets free update maybe sooner, who knows? Why don't they say free upgrade October 30th? Or are they gonna launch these two first and upgrade Steam later? That would also be weird. Anyway, I mean, it's cool that they're still updating this. Crossplay is probably a big thing for Virtua Fighter because it doesn't have the biggest install base, you know. It's hard to find matches in general compared to the bigger games. So crossplay will definitely help. Plus, I do think they're gonna have a little bit of like an inflated user base because I think a lot of people in the fighting game community are excited about 6 and are dipping their toes in 5 for sure. Anyway, they announced a closed beta test for Pokemon Fighting Souls. which I'm a bit flip-flop on this game. I'm gonna try it, right? I'm gonna try it. Maybe I'll do the beta thing, actually. I don't know. I'm gonna try it because at first I was like, this is not for me. But I'm getting kind of swept away with, like, everyone's so excited about it and like hyping it up so much. It's almost hard. I'm getting influenced is the issue. But I'm getting influenced to try it. I'm not committed to buying anything, but I do want to try it out. So I should sign up, actually. I'll leave that tab open. Plans to support the game for 10 years? No shot. Third time is a charm. For the fourth version of FF5, the FF5 is crazy. I have a PS3 copy of the game. Isn't that crazy? We are talking about, oh man, Virtua Fighter 5 is about to release on October 30th. But also remember when it launched in like 2006 on the PS3? When did that thing originally launch? Oh my god. Virtua Fighter 5. Ah! Dude, that shit is almost 20 years old. That's almost 20 years old, dude. And they're still re-releasing it. That's great. A 6 can't come soon enough is what it comes down to. 6 cannot come soon enough. Anyway, Guilty Gear Strive. This trailer looks sick as well. Like, this looks like a slam dunk guest character.
Mankind knew that was not change.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this safe for YouTube? I guess it is because it's a YouTube video. But this looks sick. I think they nailed it.
This is some seriously odd shit. Encrypted, huh? Like that's gonna stop me. Memory's fuzzy, franked, as if corrupted somehow. Makes no sense. Need to run manual diagnostics, file at a time if I got it. And hacking organic person, no chrome? Yeah, that happened.
I don't think I've ever heard her in English.
On my side, was deep in the net. That I know. Looking for something, I suppose. Yes, I got sloppy.
The song is great
or I
too.
got popped by a rogue AI.
Feels 2 years too
Either
late.
way,
I
not
disagree.
my finest hour. It was so close.
I think people are
Just
still
out of
very
reach.
excited for this.
Why's my heart pounding? Who is he? Someone I care for and lost? Forgot? What if I let it happen all over again? I need to find him.
They're still putting 2 Bean games. 2 years is nothing. That's true though. I think if anything, where's my pause button? Like if anything is holding us back a little bit, is that it's on Strive. Like this is an old game already, right? This is an old game at this point, and they're, as we're about to see, they're gonna continue on. Or I guess they don't include it in this trailer. Another thing, so I guess, oh, here it is. But not the trailer for it. Whatever, there was like a little animation stuff, and then like, look at all these seasons we've got, boom, 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 and they're like, Strive 2.0, whatever that means. Along with some additional characters. I don't think they've mentioned that before. Anyway, it just feels like, you know, Revo 2 type of deal, you know, like that kind of evolution, which, you know, could be interesting. If it's just like a big balance update, boring. If it's like a new version of the game, then that's interesting because they might fix the shitty lobby. Can you imagine after all this time they put out a version of this game without the shitty lobby? I can finally play. I don't know anything about this game, honestly. But yeah, I guess they didn't announce anything new, a surprise release, updates, whatever. Invincible versus I mean, I like Invincible. I watched the show. It's a good show. I'm not particularly excited by this game. It's, I don't know, something about it is not sparking joy for whatever reason. No, I want to watch it here.
I came to this planet for one reason. To conquer it. Come on, get up! Come here, you little shit! Had enough?
You'll never take this planet.
Like, I'm not entirely convinced by the graphics either. I feel like, you know what this makes me feel like? It's like the same kind of animation work like in Mortal Kombat with like the weird, I don't know, like the weird hit stops. They hit and like they freeze in the position of that move. I'm not a fan of that. It feels so not smooth.
Time for a lesson. I'm not even trying yet. Soft fur you got there, kitty cat. Careful! Your little fireworks can't hurt me. Pay attention.
I don't know. It doesn't look like gameplay I would enjoy.
Listen to me. You don't seem to understand. This battle isn't yours to win.
I guess it's to make it more visually intelligible what move is being done. Reminds me a lot of MK10, which I played quite a bit of. Totally like MK. Yeah. In fact, when they first revealed this game, before we knew it existed, I was like, wow, is this like a new game by NetherRealm? Like, that was my first thought. And then it's like, oh no, it's different guys. It's from the is it from the Killer Instinct guys or like ex people who used to work at Killer Instinct? I think that game also did something similar with like the animation stops. All right, Granblue also keeps going. We have a trailer for Will Nass, which is definitely a character I've heard of.
Willness, the Vermilion coming through. Have at you! Restraint is not my strong suit.
He doesn't have weapons though, that's cool.
Good, good! Now we're talking. Hope you like your finishers. Well done!
He's a 1,000-year-old dragon. I can't believe he's a dragon.
Seconds. Make way!
Wasn't the previous DLC character also a dragon?
Hungry for more?
Some heat. Now serving the last.
Too old for new games. Better play old ones. Damn. How old though? What's too new? Wait long enough and these are old games. Wait, I didn't see this. Classic remix. Oh, they're doing like a big balance update. EX? Oh no. Wait, is it gonna be like gimmicky EX? Like not tournament legal or like actual alternate versions?
I've heard tell that Auguste is home to many a delicacy, but to bring me a shark, how rare. How curious!
Ursula's not an ingredient to be cooked. She's family. Could this be my chance to get rid of her? Finally, I'll have Meg all to myself! Mari, help me. What? Convince him! Okay!
Yo, Jaws style? That's cool. That was funny. I like that. The Jaws reference, I like that. Why can't fighting games just be fighting games? There's so many gimmicks. I mean, this is Grand Blue. It's based on like an anime gacha game. Also, they're not like gimmicks, right? It's just, you know, she's gonna be fighting with a shark, I guess. And the other guy becomes a dragon in his super. That's it, right? That's it. I feel like it's dark in my room. I don't know. Maybe it's just a little preview window that looks very dark. And it looks fine. Capcom Fighting Collection. I did not see anything about this. Announced they're adding 4 new characters. Talking about old games, this is for you. Evo had something for everyone. Speaking of old games,
Here comes a new challenger.
but new characters for an old game. Plasma sword. I don't know what that means. What that is. Oh my god. This is a collection with Rival Schools 2 though. I might get it for that. Like on sale or something. Because I only ever played the original Rival Schools, never the follow-up. Because that was like a Dreamcast game. Never had a Dreamcast. Available now. Available now. I wonder what keeps Sega from re-releasing their fighting games. Yeah, or Namco. How the fuck is there not a Tekken collection? I'm sorry. How is there not like just a collection with Tekken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least? Maybe 6? Actually include 6. That's PS3. That's hard to run these days. You know? How does that not exist? That feels like such an easy fucking money grab. Harada said there are copyright issues that keep him from doing that. Copyright? Just remove this shit. Like, he's probably talking about Gone, the little dinosaur, right? Because that is an original character from, I believe, a manga or like a TV show or something. That's not a OG Tekken character. So it's probably that, but just cut him out, I guess. Like, you know, it is what it is with these kind of things. Gonna be music rights, but what? It's all original music. Tekken has Tekken ever used like mainstream music? I know DOA has. Dream on, dream on. Anyway, under up and down night bird. I'm joking. It's under night in bird. I can read. It's just, you know, it's a lame little joke. It is a fucked up name though. I don't understand what it means. It's just so wild this game is still going.
はいはい、わかってます。人使い荒い魚ですね。もう夜の規律を乱す不届き者へアジュディケーターとして終わりを告げに。遠くまで広がる青き海たる力、すべてを包む母なる力。エレフィー、あなた最低者なんて偉いっぽい名前なんですから、もっと圧倒的なパワーないんですか？跳ねるだけ？大会の厳しさ分からせてあげましょう。優しくだから静かに揺られ、とどまらぬ流れに身を委ねて眠れ。プルーミーホワールプール。静かに寄せ返す波音があなたを永遠なる眠りへ誘うことでしょう。
Ogre, but it's the dude from Blaze Blue. All right, what else do we have? Hunter Hunter Nen Impact. New DLC trailer. Is this game out already? No. Is this game out? It is? Man, I guess it made zero splash then, huh? I haven't heard or seen anyone talk about this game. Can I be a little petty? It has nothing to do with this game, right? But, oh, wait a second. I'm tired of this. Every fighting game is doing the fucking either the little, you know, the little slashes or like the bar with squares in it. Seems to be the only two layouts these companies can imagine to reveal their characters. It's kind of becoming a pet peeve of mine that for whatever reason none of these companies can think of a new way to have a list of characters. Fighting games suck ass. I mean, they kind of do, but they kind of don't. Fighting games are sick. The monetization of fighting games is kind of ass these days. Where's a new Rumble Roses game? I know, right? So most degenerate busted fighting game this year. Half the time, the only doesn't even work. Oy, oy, oy. I feel like if it was that busted, I would have heard about it. Imagine if it was 4/4 of a cool illustration you can only understand when it's all revealed. Damn. Right? Why not show a fucking... You know how some games, or it happens a lot in like comic books or mangas or whatever, when they do something and they have like a, I don't know, like an artwork with all the characters on it, right? You know, like all the girls on the beach or some shit like that, right? You could do something like that for a fighting game reveal, right? And just show like part of the image and like keep going on. That would be a little more original, at least. I mean, these days, yeah, I mean, I think the problem is most fighting games at their core, like if you're just playing the game, right? Most fighting games are fine, right? If your best friend comes over and is like, "Hey, wanna play a couple of rounds of Tekken 8?" You're probably down. You'll probably have a good time. But it's a second, it's like, well, here's the DLC and the battle pass and the crystals you need to buy for the shop, but you need 500 coins for the character, but you cannot buy 500 coins. You need to buy 800 coins. Like, it's all that shit that makes me, makes me want to leave this earthly plane of existence. It is... Even DOA Prism at their countdown where they added girls to the image, they did it better. DOA knows what they're doing. In before, when they revealed DOA 7 and there's gonna be DLC, they do the fucking slash thing again. Oh man. Anyway, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection gets an update, or is it a new thing? I guess the collection is not out yet, and now they're revealing MK Trilogy is also going to be part of it. Correct? Or am I reading this wrong? I also don't really care. What's the trailer?
The game was fun to play.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
Flawless victory.
Man, MK1 must not have done well, huh? They're resorting to nostalgia. Rivals of Aether 2. What is this? What is this game? They only have an X video. That's crazy.
Are you sure about this, Ayala? Like,
is it the furry game?
Super sure?
Just trust me, Fleet. Badger Co. was squandering something precious.
Just trust me.
Darn it, Fleet, this was supposed to be a stealth mission.
If I knock them all out, it still counts!
What the fuck is this?
Fragment.
Is this a cartoon? No. Oh, it's a Smash game. But is it gonna be able to keep up with multiverses is the question. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play this. Furry multiverses. Crazy. I don't understand. Like, how do they keep fucking it up? I mean, I don't know if this game is fucking up. Maybe this game is doing well.
First Eliana, now this.
Who knows? I genuinely don't know about this game. All I know, oh wait, that was it? That was all the reveals? All right. I mean, that is a lot. I'm confused. Like, I'm to this day, I'm so confused at how they fucked up multiverses. Because, like, they did that beta. It was super popular. Then they, like, disappeared for a year or something. Then they launched the game. And they made it so grindy, so anti-consumer. Like, I played it. Like, I was excited for it. I was like, okay, the beta was fun, right? And now there's going to be, like, single-player content, you know, like challenges and stuff. That's going to be fun. It wasn't. It was really bad and grindy and not good. Not fun at all. Aggressively priced in terms of characters and DLC to unlock. Very quickly I was like, oh, this is a game where either you dedicate your every waking moment to playing this, or you're gonna have to be paying out of your ass to get anything in this game. It was rough and I immediately quit. It was bad. And I think most people agreed because it kind of failed spectacularly. I think the Virtua Fighter reveal was the coolest. The gameplay thing. I think, you know, Street Fighter and Tekken being the heralds of more Gooner content, you know, what we want to see, you know, fertilize that ground for DOA 7 to thrive, you know. By the time DOA 7 comes out, people are going to be super chill and fine about, you know, a tit and an ass. I mean, I'm not even joking. I do feel like the, you know, like the state of video games is shifting towards, in my opinion, a more healthy approach where it's not anti one thing, anti another thing. It's like, hey, there's gonna be games that are gonna be like your, you know, how do you even put this? Like, you know, like look at the new game Naughty Dog is making, or, you know, like they have that style of characters and stuff, more, you know, grounded, realistic type, you know, like a more believable character, if you will, like a main character you could realistically see on the streets in real life, right? Versus like supermodels in swimsuits in your fighting game. And I think I've always been of this opinion, and I think we're getting to that place finally now. Both can exist. Both clearly have an audience. And I think if everyone just stops being weird about all this shit, it's like, hey, some people want to see normal people. Other people want to see hot shit. Or even better, some people want to look like hot shit in real life as well. And vice versa. So, you know, there's something for everyone. And the faster everyone can agree on that, the better, you know. We need room for a DOA, and we need room for whatever else. I guess room for Virtua Fighter. You know, a little more grounded. Though they probably also are going to do bikinis, because of course they will. It's the easiest money grab in the world for fighting games. And they should grab the money. Because I will give it. Also imagine someone doing their history and say, hey, remember this fighting game saves your company from going on there. Gooner design for the next Tomb Raider. I mean, look, I'm not opposed to it, right? I feel like there's a healthy mix, you know. I feel like you can do a healthy mix, right? You can make, I feel like, you know, call me crazy, you can make a believable, real character that also doesn't mind looking hot, right? These people like that exist in real life. As long, see, this is the thing for a character like Tomb Raider, and I guess they've never done this. Even in the old games, she was like a real person, like character. If they would go like full bimbo, right? Like just absurd proportions, and then just like an empty husk type of character, you know, just only designed for oogling and googling. Yeah, that's bad. But like if she's like a real fucking, you know, basically like she always has been, you know, like a strong independent woman, right? Who looks good and wants to look good. Why the fuck not? It's funny to oppose realistic characters with supermodels as a supermodels. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know, I think what I mean with realistic is like not necessarily body types, because like, look, if any form of media would use a realistic mix of body types of what you would see in real life, yeah, there'd be quite a bit more obesity and shit as well, right? In all forms of media, not just games even, you know? As much as we want to say we're progressing and getting better about representation, realistically, since it is a media to be consumed, there is going to be some like idealism in it, right? They are going to favor people who are not fat or not balding or whatever the fuck, right? The difference is in that new Naughty Dog game, you probably won't be able to run around on other planets or sit in your spaceship in like a thong. That probably is not something you are going to be able to do unless you play on PC, right? Whereas a game like Stellar Blade, sure, a girl like that could exist. In fact, you know, she is based on a real woman. Of course, edited a little bit, obviously. You know, it's still a video game. But they obviously exist. But, you know, in real life, people are probably not running around in those kind of outfits. So that's kind of what I mean with realistic. More so the outfits and the style and that kind of stuff. I think, you know, I guess the easiest way to understand it is I feel the tides are shifting towards a little more accepting to, if you want to put it plastically, like gooner content. I feel like that's a little, you know, it's a little over the top to say it that way, because like fucking girls in bikinis, not exactly like unrealistic. Maybe for fighting it's a bit weird if you want to look at it through like a functional lens, but like it's not that crazy of an idea. And I feel like the current zeitgeist is a little more accepting to these kind of things. To the end of my point being, I think it's a good time for a DOA 7 to release. They can get away with it now. I think so. It's been long enough. And I think the you know, the times are right for it. Stellar Blade was cool. It was. Yeah, made the boobs bigger, the waist smaller, and the ass way bigger. Could have used a guy at the base at that point. I mean, not exactly, but yeah. They're always gonna do that, right? It's a place to start off from, right? Anyway, I see the ad has started running, so I might as well do break time. It is actually already time for break time. So let me just pop over to the break screen. I still need to boot up my console because I'm gonna play Ninja Gaiden. So yeah, give me 5-ish, maybe a little more for the, you know, setting everything up. But yeah, I'll be right back. Oof. Alrighty, alrighty. Is it me? Is this game volume on the loud side? It feels like it's pretty loud compared to other games by default. This is probably better. 80%. Steel prison. Did I have equipped umbrella shield? Kunai barrage. Kunai barrage. All right, let's go to the steel prison. Shit, cutscene. Ugh, my head. Where are we? Oh, you're finally awake. Master Muramasa, are you hurt? What's going on? I'll beat your ass, young boy. I'm perfectly fine, don't worry about me. That CIA man. His intentions were noble, but he believes the agency is best suited to deal with the situation. Huh. Their arrogance will be their downfall. That's rich coming from a black spider. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Never mind. There's no time for your nonsense. Let's find a way out. Stay here, Master Muramasa. We'll disrupt the boat's crew and security. Use the opportunity to flee. Ho ho! I have my ways, I told you. Don't worry about me. Hold on. I'm relearning the controls a second. Huh? Why is the army transporting demon artifacts? Why wouldn't they? Everyone except the Hayabusa clan seems to understand how useful these things can be. But that's... Save me this sermon. We'll use this to get us out of here. Yeah, go, go, girl. Okay, what's on the other side? Nothing? Okay. Fuck. Alright, but now we can run. I guess being incorporeal is useful for a ninja. Stay here, Master Muramasa will disrupt the boat's crew and security. Use the opportunity to flee. Well, we already did this. Oh, out of my ways, I told you. Don't worry about it. Same dialogue, that game. Whoa. Did he just do a fucking, what's the move called? Ryu does it. Flying something. Flying swallow, that's what I'm looking for. Dude, what the fuck? Alright, I'm still rusty. I need to warm up. Alright, boys? How did that hit me? He's dead. Oh, these are boxes. What? I didn't even check my challenges. Well, I guess I already fucked that one. Deflect projectiles? Oh, I got the thing. Not a projectile. Is that deflecting it? No. How do you deflect projectiles then? What do you mean with the guillotine thing? No. Just attack when you can't deflect. Oh, so they probably mean like the little knives. Like those things. So I can just farm this? Wait, I can't be fucked to do that. It hits you when you run into it? That's dumb. It's a gun. How can it possibly hit you running into it? Oh, actually, I forgot to change my title on Twitch. Like my my game. Ninja Guider. There we go. Down. I wonder if there's anything here. This feels like there's gonna be like some kind of secret. Like, what are all these switches? That doesn't even make sense. I guess there's nothing. Double kill. What is happening? So how do I get there? Like that, I guess. What's down here? Did you die down there? Probably. What is happening? Everything all at once. What is happening? Why is everything missing? Alright, this is the run, I can feel it. Can you throw low? You can't. What? Whoa. We have buttons. Why do he keeps hitting me? How do I get back? Can you not? That's dumb. Wow. This is unreal. God, he re-aims. Okay, this part is really difficult. What the fuck? like it. Why is he not grabbing the ceiling? What the fuck? Why is he not grabbing the ceiling? Woo, checkpoint! Finally. Felt like that was a long part for no checkpoint. What the fuck is their aim, dude? Why can't I grab the ropes? That's bizarre. Cool. Also dash jump like this. I don't think it has much benefit compared to normal jump. I don't think it goes further. Why are you not grabbing? Big sploosh. Splooshin'. How are we gonna do this? Whoa. Boss fight? Helikopter, helikopter. Okay, you can't hit the chopper. Can't hit the chopper. Oh shit! Kitsune Hottie. The ship's hull has been breached. All units aft. What the fuck is that? Aft? Steelbird, fly to the bag. I'll handle this. Step aside. Stop, I'm not your enemy. I came here to free you. Though I see you didn't need our help after all. Who are you? Just a messenger. Agent C. Swallow send me. Damn. Swallow? This CIA operation has been compromised. Go to Uraga Port. You'll find the truth. Uraga Port? The historical Navy base? And why should we trust this C. Swallow? I don't know all the details, but Ryu trusts her. Ryu? He's fighting his own fight in the US. He trusts you to do what's necessary. I understand. No time to lose then. Let's get out of here. See Swallow. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a character we know? Come on. Bye. Where did that guy come from? I hate that jumping on an inanimate object hurts you. Shit. Oh my god, he can throw way further. What the fuck? They didn't hold on. Bam, bam. I already hate this stage. Go. God damn, dude. I was so close. Oh. Dude, what the fuck? That is so much. Oh, there's guys on the side here as well. I didn't even see that. Dude, how many? What the fuck is this, dude? 5 cannons, 4 dudes, a fucking drone. That is too much. Damn it. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? There's a dude behind my health bar. There's no way that's real. This much health. Oi, oi, oi. That was kind of clutch at the end. It clearly touches the A line. What are we talking about? How is this B rank? Come on, man. It's clearly touching the A line. That one's interesting. After getting hit, invulnerability lasts 50% longer. Which I'm assuming for speed runs is definitely something you can abuse. Damn, I didn't use the barrage at all. On this stage, the freeze probably was the best option. Alright. Wait, no, shit. The umbrella's kinda ass. Kenji, focus on driving us to Uraga Port. I'll keep our enemies at bay. You got it. Oh, this is a stage. Oh. Kill enemies, deflect projectiles. And avoid damage from a square. Hey, skull boys. You could miss the checkpoint, that's fun. I mean, sure. We're not gonna win on time. It's almost like, you know, it's fixed time. Unstable aura. Enemies with an aura that are killed with a matching explode on death. Damaging to. Ooh, that's big. What do I have? Bloody Frenzy and Guillotine Charge. Oh, actually, yo. This is way better than Guillotine Charge. Guillotine Charge barely happens. We're gonna get rid of the shield. What should we do? Gamma. We're finally here. Uraga Port. What now? There's definitely something shady going on in that large building. Look at all the security around it. Yeah, look, it's a boat security. The longer the crystals are in their possession, the bigger the risk. I'd say we're long past the time for stealth. What do you propose? All out assault? Yes, we're only growing stronger. Let's see if they can stop us. Spoken like a true Black Spider Clan ninja. Your bad habits are rubbing off on me. Let's go. What the Fuck! Oh, that's not a... Okay. Damn, he's a big boy. This stage is tough. Oh. Jesus Christ, this is fucking hard. What? Why is it not working? What the fuck is happening? Huh? Damn, what the fuck is happening? This is so difficult. Oh no, they don't respawn? Oh no! Aha, never mind, never mind. No worries, I had it all under control. This is insanity. Dude, I'm like mashing in the air. How is it not hitting that projectile? That is driving me nuts. I'm almost dead again. Dude, how? This is so much. This is so much. I hit it. Sheesh. Oh, there was a thingy up there. Can we get back up? Why is it not grabbing? Oh my God. Never mind. Huh? Wait, how are you supposed to... What the fuck? What the fuck is this game doing? This game is full of shit. You can't even hit him. The bait and switch. Guns. Am I supposed to kill those guns or? Okay, what the fuck was that demon thing now? Maybe this is the bonus? What the fuck? Damn it. We got these ones. Ah, no way! Ooh, I have all the collectibles. Let's go. Oh, let's not go. Fuck are these guys? What are these things? Am I thinking the same thing? I don't know, but I bet they die the same as anything else. Get ready, fight! I mean, they don't die the same. They take a longer time. Who the hell is that? Oh, it's a boss fight. How much damage does this do? A lot. I thought I had the super. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, that was close our first try. Whoa. What hit me? What the fuck hit me? I didn't see a single attack. Switching it up. He's switching it up again. You're supposed to do 2 uppercuts after that. Why is it always at the first try? Feels like the best one. I kind of hate that standing on enemies hurts you that much. What is hitting me up there? They're too strong. Those normal mobs, it feels like it's more than 3 hits. Damn, man. It's actually time to wrap up, so I kind of need to really hurry up. This should kill him. There we go. Big sploosh. What now? What the hell is going on here? Looks like some kind of covert project. Check out the computer. I'm sure it's ripping with juicy intel. Reveal your secrets, demon. Hehe, what finesse. I got this. Let me possess your hands. Oh shit. These creatures were shipped from a secret lab in Yokohama. I don't like this. It looks like the CIA is toying with demon energy to create super soldiers. I got the lab coordinates. No time to waste then. I need to answer for this. They need to answer for this. And they're trying to make Demon Captain America. Ultimate Harvester. Rage Orbs will fill twice as fast. Ooh, I don't really use it that much other than boss fights. Maybe I should. All right. That is going to conclude it for today, though. This game is fun, but obviously the difficulty is ramping up quite a bit. I think the problem is it's all probably pretty doable if you like understand and use all the mechanics the game offers. I'm the type of person, I kind of like zone in into like a couple of things and I keep using those. Like I so often forget I have like the ultimate attack. Like I'm sure you can use it once or twice throughout the stage in general. But I'm like, I'm saving it for the boss fight. Same with just the normal projectiles. I tend to not really use them that much in normal stages. You know, unless there's a situation where they're kind of like, hey, you should throw a dagger. Probably should do that more. Hey, I'm still getting through it, so, you know, can't complain. Alright, let's wrap it up because I do need to go. It's getting late. So yeah, I'll be back. I almost said tomorrow. I'm not back tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. Alright, we'll continue this game. I mean, I don't know how long it still is. It feels, story-wise, it feels like we're nearing the end. You know, I'm assuming it's gonna come down to, oh, the CIA is actually working with the demons all along. They need the crystals, yada yada yada. And we're almost there. So yeah, looking forward to it. Or should I play DOA? I don't know. Either this or DOA. That's for sure. I might want to play DOA. Alright, anyway, yeah, good shit. So, yeah, thanks for watching, as usual. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Friday, I'll be back. So until then, take care and have a good time. Alright, see ya. Bye-bye, bye-bye.